Hi, I'm Maguire Harden. I'm graduating with a mechanical engineering degree, and I was a center back for the Kansas State Club soccer team.
Hi, my name is Sam Stecher, and I'm a senior graduating with a psychology degree and a minor in business management. And I played outside mid and striker.
I heard about it my sophomore year.
Yeah, we're both in the same boat on this, where we kind of came in at the same time and grew together on the team. And then now we're both leaving at the same time. So yeah, we've kind of just been together throughout the whole process. At least for me, I feel like no one else really had the same connections and the experience that we had playing there for 2 years prior to our senior year. And so once we got to that stage of being seniors, I felt like we had a little bit more of a toolkit able to help us with just sort of making it run smoothly as we've seen it kind of grow a little bit in the past few years.
Kind of with the situation last year, it wasn't great, and sophomore year was great for me. So I just wanted to turn the club around and really kind of get it back to the way it used to be when it was enjoyable and well ran, just because it's a benefit to everyone involved. Junior year, I think there was a lot of unorganization and a lot of people that didn't really care enough about it to kind of take care of the club. And so that led to games not being scheduled when they were supposed to be, fees not being paid, and overall just a bad experience to where we couldn't even really play. So.
And it kind of created more of a mess for us to start our senior year off and running with us being captains. It sort of made us have to clean up a little bit before we got started. But overall, it worked out in the end, so it's good to learn from it.
I kind of took it upon myself to lead. I started with new jerseys, sponsorships. I got our finances sorted. And then kind of from there, Sam helped me kind of bring it to campus and make sure that it was implemented correctly and that the right people were there to provide enough care to the club that it was able to continue on.
Mm-hmm. Just making our presence known on campus and making sure people at K-State actually know that there's a soccer team to play for, rather than just, maybe talent going under the rug and not being able to know that they can play and develop their skills with a team like us that still play at a high level, even though we're not really an actual college-affiliated team.
Considering we kind of started from nothing when I took over in May of that year, I think it went up phenomenal. We played all our games, we did well. There was a good team, good group of guys, and it overall just was a massive improvement from the previous year. Obviously, still room to grow, but there's only so much we can do in a couple months. So.
Mm-hmm. And even with those couple months of putting some work in, we got a big response from a bunch of different people. And so just seeing that, just that huge response just from even just not that much work that I feel like we've done, that we don't have that much time, but in the future, just expanding on that would be crazy to see. And I'm excited to see where it goes from there.
Yeah, that was my doing, putting us in a new league next year. The main reason was because our regional coordinator was horrible. We had a pretty good season, only lost to the number one team in the whole region, and yet didn't get an invite to regionals because he just didn't care about it. It left me upset, left some of the other captains upset. And when we got reached out to by a new league coordinator who has everything more organized and on social media, we didn't really hesitate to kind of take that step and move with KU to a more organized region.
And I really will just think it'll help our footstep grow in the future, getting not just out in the Midwest area, but maybe even further and expand even to more club teams around the country, which would be cool to see. I would say that for the immediate future, I think that Maguire and our other captains have done a great job at just making sure that we can stay organized now and when it gets passed off to someone else who maybe have different things going on in their lives, because yes, it is student run at the end of the day. And so just having someone that can be reliable from past experiences and what it is like their schoolwork or being on a team for a while, I think having that type of person up front will kind of help everything else fall into place too. And for the long term, I think that just overall having a core group of people and, even just a little bit of the younger people too, so they can grow with the older guys. It'll just get a sense of community too, and it'll just help everyone improve, not just the captains or not just the players. It'll be everyone.
Yeah, I think that I did a good job kind of passing off my passion for the club into, the new captains, but as well as the rest of the team. That I'm pretty hopeful that you guys will, continue with what we've started.
I would say mine would definitely be, when was it, 2 years ago, we made it to regionals in the fall. That was at Lubbock, Texas. So we played there, ended up being only 12 members could go. And so we played 3 games with 12 people, 1 sub. And it just brought us so close together. We almost made it to nationals, and it was just a great weekend experience where we just came together as a group more than we ever have before.
When I got to see the jerseys that I designed for the first time in person, as a jersey collector, that was a special moment.
Yeah.
I say personally that it's always great to get involved on campus and get involved with something that you're passionate about, whether it be a hobby or just, a club or whatever. But I think it's really rewarding to be able to kind of put some work in and see the benefits. And it also makes a great story for interviews. So I think I urge anyone listening to get involved and explore your passions more and try to push yourself at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like college is a time to figure yourself out and as well as to find your passions and interests. So I feel like not being afraid and just going out for what you want to do, whether that's soccer or anything else, I just think that's really beneficial in general and can help you grow as a person, which I think the club team has helped me grow a lot. So I can not thank anything enough for what it's given me in these last few years.